next? Jordan looks like he may be one of the stronger members of this offensive line here. Good to see you, Jordan. Talk about what's happening tomorrow night. Give me the lowdown. Act like I just walked in, came in from out of town. I don't know anything about what's happening. I showed up on Westover Terrace, Shane's Rib Shack. Down the street, they got this school they call Grimsley. What is going on there tomorrow night?
Big rivalry game, Page versus Grimsley. We need a win this year.
How important is it to get that win?
Very important. I mean, especially for our seniors, we need a good win going out.
What would it mean to you to get a win in a game that big? I mean, it was great to get a win last week against Southern Alamance. What would it mean to get a win against your arch rival Page?
Good chance to knock them out of the playoffs this year and the conference title, so it'd be great.
Kind of want to knock them aside if they beat you guys so many years recently, right?
Yes, sir.
Talk about your role when you get a chance to go out on that offensive line. What are you doing when you get in that game?
Well, you know, I block, you know, everything an offensive lineman does.
How tough is it to get those blocks going? What is the biggest maybe opposition as far as trying to accomplish and execute a block? I mean, if I'm blocking, I'm thinking, gosh, I got to get a good start. I got to know what's going on with that snap. Kind of got to get off on time. If I get out late, I can't get to my man quick enough. Got to get all that down. What is the biggest, toughest thing about getting those blocks and making those blocks work?
Well, I think having a strong base is important for blocking. Getting your hands on them first helps a lot too.
Get the hands on the opposition?
Yes.
Yeah. No, none of this though, right?
No hold.
Got to get them right inside that chest, right?
Right inside the chest.
And you can kind of, once you get them inside, you kind of shift that guy around a little bit too. Back in the day, they made you keep your arms like this, like that blocking. I guess it's changed now. You can actually bring those hands forward a little more. How much can you learn going up against that bunch over there? Talking about those whirly offensive linemen, your teammates. How much can you learn going up against those guys?
A lot. I mean, great group of guys. They're strong. Help me out a lot in practice this summer.
Who's probably, I mean, you got some tough guys over there. Some of those guys have started for 3 years together. How tough is that bunch over there?
Very tough.
Who's the toughest member of that bunch over there, probably?
Well, I have to say Lauren. I mean,
Lauren Bibler?
Yeah, he's strong. I mean,
Lauren looks like he may have a little bit of that strength that got some of this upstairs too. Pretty smart. That's a dangerous character there because he can not only take you out and take you down, he can take you apart at the same time.
Yes, sir.
How tough do you think it's going to be to get a win against Page?
Well, if we do everything we need to do and execute, I mean, we're going to come out with the win. So.
And you talked about how important it would be to get a win against them. You think about the overall with Grimsley. How big was it last week? What do you think? We talked to the teammates about this. What caused the big turnaround against Southern Alamance? What got it going last week?
We were a lot more focused last week, I think.
Talk about the game your buddy Scott Johnston had. It's like he was running wild last week.
Yes, sir. Great player. Great overall player for our team.
How about Malik Stinson? I mean, he's back there with him. He does a pretty good job for you guys, too.
Yes, he's a pretty good player as well.
Who would you say are probably the top 2 offensive players on your team? Any idea?
I have to say Scott and Malik.
What about on defense? Who's probably the top 2 defensive players for the Whirlies?
I think Madison, McCullum, and
maybe Scott again too?
Scott, yeah.
Gotcha. Anything you see on Page, you know any of these Page players? I mean, you go into this game kind of blind, kind of out of it, or do you know some of these guys on Page?
I don't. It's my first year playing. I really don't know them, but seeing them on film and I think it's going to be a tough game.
Yeah, gotcha. How important is it for Grimsley to get in the playoffs?
Very important. Haven't been in a long time, and it'd be great for our program.
What year are you? Sophomore, junior, senior?
Senior.
Senior last? And you said first year playing?
Yeah, first year playing here.
How did you get all this? I mean, it's kind of interesting. Senior year, first year playing football. How did all this come about? It's got to feel pretty good to be the team right now. It's turning some things around. How'd you get into this deal?
Well, you know, I couldn't play the first 2 years I was here.
Right.
You know, worked really hard this summer to get here and play. So.
Any of the coaches that have kind of been an inspiration to you, helped you out, kind of get you where you are today?
Yes, sir. Coach Pat, Neil, Coach Matt, and Coach Blim, all the coaches, they've
really stuck with you. What does it mean to be on the team playing for Coach Pat? Because it seems like he's been a pretty good leader and a good inspiration for you guys over there.
He's been great. He's a great coach. He he loves the game, just like we do.
He knows it and loves it both, right?
Yes, sir.
What about Coach Rest? Because he's done a good job kind of molding this offense, keeping all you guys together.
Coach Rest is great as well. I mean, very clever. He's a smart guy.
Good guy, hard-working guy, but a tough guy, because I don't think any of us, maybe Lauren could be able to do it. It'd be tough to spell Coach Rest's last name. I still can't spell that last name, Coach Rest. And I can't even pronounce it. That's why we all just have to call him Coach Rest for the Grimsley Whirlies. Are you going back for the bonfire tonight?
Yes, I look forward to the bonfire.
Got the pep ride tomorrow, all those things going on. A lot of excitement as far as that goes.
Yes.
Getting in that game tomorrow night, maybe get a couple of good plays going in that game against the Page Pirates. What gets you pumped up once you get in that game?
Just I feed off of my teammates a lot. We're all excited to play. It's a great atmosphere.
Everybody kind of gets that fire burning amongst each other.
Yes, sir.
Got some big arms. Did you hit the weight room any in the all season?
Yes, sir.
Did you see some improvement in there?
I did. I've been getting stronger every year. So.
Were you best up in the weights with the benching? What got better for you? Where did you get strong?
I'd like to say all around,
All the way around. Did a lot with the leg work too?
Yes, sir.
Have you got a favorite high school other than Grimsley? If Grimsley was kind of slipping by you a little bit, is there a high school you like out there?
No, sir. I'm really team oriented, so I
stick with the Whirlies all the way. How about a favorite college?
I like Oregon.
Oregon? Like those Ducks? Like those colors?
Yeah.
It's an interesting team, Oregon Ducks. What about a favorite professional team, NFL team?
Philadelphia Eagles.
Eagles, okay. What do you like about those Eagles? They got that fast-paced offense clicking out. Plus, they got that former Oregon coach, too, don't they?
Yes.
All about Oregon.
I've been a Philadelphia Eagle fan all my life, but it's just great seeing where they are now.
Seem like they're much better. They kind of crazy thing is about them. You stop and think about it for a second. The comparisons. You mentioned Coach Kelly coming there from Oregon. He brings that fast-paced offense to Philadelphia, similar to the offense you guys have.
Yes, it is. It's been working out a lot. It's great.
How about the Tar Heels in Miami tonight? That's a big college game going on in Chapel Hill. And Eric Ebron from the Tar Heels, formerly of Smith, Golden Eagles, came to talk to you guys this year. What about that game tonight?
Looking forward to watching that game.
Who are you going to go with to win that one?
UNC.
Heels to win. What about, remember DJ Reader over at Grimsley?
Yes, sir.
He's got that big game on Saturday against Florida State. Who you kind of leaning in that game?
I think Clemson can stop Florida State. Looking forward to him having a great game.
Gotcha. So DJ coming up big on Saturday. I got a favorite teacher at Grimsley. Who's the best teacher? Who's the favorite teacher over at Grimsley?
I really like Mr. DeGraffenreid. He's the masonry teacher.
Masonry?
Yes, sir.
Some good stuff, man. You can learn a lot. Go some places on that kind of work in with the laying of the brick and that type of thing. Mixing the mortar, the concrete, the cement, all those things.
I enjoyed this class a lot.
Where do they take that class at? I mean, have they got like a special building you guys go to? Is there an outside area you guys work at?
Yes, he has his own section in our building, and it's really fun,
Mr. DeGraffenreid is the man. And
yes, sir.
if he was a basketball man, you think he'd throw up a few bricks there? Maybe a pretty good shot.
He's more of a football player, but
I tell you, I think if I was a kid going back to school, maybe coming out of high school for the summer, out of college for the summer, I dreamed about this a while back. It would have been a good idea. Maybe got a job as a brick mason assistant, like an associate and apprentice. So you get a lot stronger doing those bricks and carrying that stuff in the summer.
Yeah, they were really heavy.
Yeah, something you might look into down the road, possibly.
Yes, sir.
Future job. What about looking to next year, after this senior year? Looking toward college, looking toward vocation, any type of work plan for you?
Well, looking forward to going to college, but really like to pick back up with masonry.
Get that masonry going in. Those brick masons, I can guarantee those guys that are really good, they probably make $20, $25 an hour.
Yes, sir.
That will pay the bills. That will take care of some good work. What do you have to do to win that game tomorrow night? It starts right here. It starts now at Shane's Rib Shack. You eat some food here at Shane's. That's the preliminaries to the big win. What do you got to do to get that win?
Well, main thing, we need to focus, execute, and just play the best football we can.
Are you on any special teams over there?
No, No, sir, just offense and defense.
And what do you do on defense?
I play nose guard and defensive tackle.
Do you get some spot time in there too, or do you start there?
I'm backup, but I get enough playing time.
As many guys as you have kind of move around, because they mentioned the squad numbered about 37 or 32. One night you guys only dressed 32 because you had some injuries. Everybody's got to be ready to play at all times then.
Yes, sir. I think everybody's well prepared to play when they need to, and we got some good guys that step up and play.
They talk about in the football game, you got to come out and hit the other guy right in the mouth. I mean, you can't do that literally, but do you feel like that's something you guys got to do, come out hard tomorrow night?
Yes, hit them and keep hitting them and keep them on the ground. I mean, it'll be a long game.
Say you're not in there starting, but you're still with the team on the sideline, getting ready to go in. What are you doing before you go in? What's the approach then?
I'm just watching, waiting, and focus on what I need to do when I get in.
Kind of studying your position, see what's happening. Grimsley Worley is a strong offensive line. What do you think makes this offensive line special?
I mean, these guys have been together for a long time and strong, big, and
kind of got a bit of a brotherhood there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, Jordan Gardner, good luck in that game tomorrow night.
Thanks, sir.
Thanks for being at Shane's Rib Shack with us. If I need some brick work done, I know who to call. Keep up the good work.